Hey, my Cancer gang, Baja Divine 144 here. Let's get into your messages. Let's see what's going on with my Cancers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Truly appreciate you. Like and subscribe, Cancers. Let's see what's going on. Something keeps happening over and over, and you tired of that shit. It's like you just want to just say, close the door on everything, especially love, a relationship, your heart. Something's over. You keep trying. The same thing keeps happening. It's wearing you down. It's wearing you thin. You could be stressed out over a relationship. Too much conflict. Something's not at ease the way you want it. It's time to let something go. You're trying to have a stress-free environment, remain cool, calm, and collected, and someone just keeps poking the bear. There's someone stressing you out to the max, and I feel as though it's something that you can't fix. You know, it's something that you're trying to fix, that you're trying to heal from, but you just can't, no matter what you do. And it's like the damage is already done. Also, watch out for driving. You could have to get some sort of repair done to your car. You could hit a pothole if you're not careful. By the time you see the pothole, it's going to be too late. Could tear the front of your car up, okay? Someone has a heavy foot. Watch out for that. You could be in the car with someone that's going to run over something that's going to damage their car. Watch out for theft. Someone's watching you, or you could be watching someone. Someone feels as though you're watching them. If you're moving, make sure that you are very cautious about the neighborhood, the people in the neighborhood. Make sure you're locking your windows and things. Someone could be watching you, not to steal something, but they could just be watching you from afar on some light stalker shit. Not trying to scare you. That's just how I feel. Yeah. You may be dieting or eating less or trying to eat in portions. It could be like some sort of portion diet that you could be interested in doing. And you may have to eat out because you could be working a lot. You don't have time to cook at home. Something's going to be shocking. Something's going to come out of the blue. It's going to surprise your ass, Something's going to be quite surprising to you. Some sort of information. Something's going to be known. It could be like public embarrassment. It's not you though, but whatever you hear is going to be shocking. Someone could have been lying about their finances, lying about their whereabouts, lying about housing. Something is going to like blow your mind about a living arrangement. You don't like where you're living, or if it's not where you're living, it's who you're living with. Something is going to shock you, or someone's going to be surprised by what you do in a living arrangement. Someone may find out that you're lying about something. You may have been gaslighting someone, telling someone what they wanted to hear, but now I hear it's time to pay a piper. Like something that you have been lying about for a while. You ran out of time, or they ran out of time. If this is not you, this is them. Someone ran out of time with their lives, and they have no other choice but to face the truth. You or them. Someone may have to get a new car, or they could be looking for a car. Like I said, with this pothole situation, someone could damage your car to the point where they have to look for a new one. It could be like a total. You may end up totaling a vehicle, something like that. Something set in stone, though, about your living arrangements. It's either about a living arrangement that you're in, or about how you feel about living with someone. You already know what you want to do next, period. You're just ready to get away, get some air, change the scenery. You wanting time alone to yourself, or you may be wanting time alone with someone special. They may be, if you are with someone special, it could be like a surprise getaway, something that you know nothing about that's going to brighten your day. You realize something's never going to be the same between you and someone, and it's just time to move on, or this is how they feel, and you have to get used to that fact. It's a bond that's just broke. It can't go back to what it was. It's time to move on. And I feel as though you realize that, and you're just appreciating the little things about the relationship. It's like you're okay with it because it could be a situation where the both of you do it with smothering. You both were trying to hold on because of comfort. It could be something like that. Okay, Cancers, it may not be. Let's see. Let's get some signs. Scorpio could be significant. Does not have to be an Aries, a Pisces, or a Capricorn.